Right, so I'm Ryan.
And I'm Alex.
And we operate Rojack Self-Storage. Well, for years and years we've been specialising in container storage, where we take containers on site to our customers, fill the containers and bring them back to be forklifted into our warehouse. The only downside to that is the availability that customers have to get in and get access to the contents as and when they need it. We figured it was a lot of effort for us and the customers, and it wasn't very customer friendly.
I felt like we had to diversify in some way or another, so self-storage for us was the best option. So after looking around and, like Ryan said, doing market research, we thought it was a good idea to contact a self-storage company, and Kuboid was one of the first ones we come across.
I really liked the customer service from the word go, and when Chris reached back to me, he organised to come up, meet us in person, do a survey of the site. I liked the impression I got straight away of them. Kuboid's key responsibilities in terms of fitting was to build 90 self-storage rooms through 2 floors in the warehouse. For that they delivered a mezzanine floor, all the staircases, all the materials required for the partitions, the doors, and all the electronics and fire alarm systems. So we received the drawings within a very short time after Chris came and done the survey on the building. He talked me through the maximum yield we could reach with each size unit, basically put them in places where I think they wouldn't have even been able to fit some units. So the overall square footage of the warehouse I think reached over 7,500 square feet, which was more than I expected. So after looking over the plans and having a chat with Chris, that's when we all decided to just go for it.
We found with Kuboid and with Chris especially, he held our hand right the way through the process, even when it seemed overwhelming. And we could really relate to Kuboid in regards of it didn't seem like an issue if you had to ring them up over a query or anything. Everything went great. We found with being a well-established removal company for over 50 odd years, we did find in the local town it did help us to capture the market.
I'd like to think we will be working with Kuboid again in the future. Our plans once we get this unit to as full as we'd like it to be are to extend and possibly expand into other areas, and that's something we'd like Kuboid to help with in future.